See, there's that thing. It went away.
What was it?
I wonder if it's just saying the camera is good and mic's good.
Oh, I'm not sure.
Okay.
Not sure. Let me share this. Share it all.
Yeah, that. Share.
A happy Mother's Day. Come on, pop up.
It is.
All right, there we go. Let me share away. You can hear the women talking in the background. Oblivious.
Okay, we're live.
Yes.
Here we go.
I'm sharing all this stuff.
Yeah, I'll make it bigger now.
Sharing away.
It's going to be loud.
What's that?
Hold on.
Yes.
There we go. There we go. Okay, now I can see comments.
Yes. Okay. All right. We're going to have a little bit of everything for you guys today. My mom will be on shortly. You guys should get a kick out of her.
Mother's Day.
For it being Mother's Day. She's a lot of fun. She won't. I told so many people to watch because they're like, I want to see what your mom's really like. Because I always tell stories about her. Of her being, everyone likes her. Like everyone.
She hugs people.
Yeah, she hugs people, which James always hated hugs, but when he gets a hug from her, he loves it for some weird reason.
I don't know if I love it, but
we're not sure why, but
I don't know if that's the right word.
He can't get enough of it sometimes. So
I feel like she's gonna attack me now.
Give you a big hug.
I love her.
All right, almost.
I'm like,
you're like putting his hand on his side.
I can't breathe.
I can't breathe. All right, almost done sharing. So we're gonna, instead of ending with the movie review, we're gonna do the movie
review first.
My mom and James's wife
They took off.
They took off. They're chatting it up. All right, there we go. All right. So yeah, we'll have my mom on shortly. Talk about a little bit of everything. Should be entertaining for you guys.
Yeah, it should be.
So did you watch the movie There Will Be Blood?
I did. I almost forgot, but I did.
Did you watch it today or no?
I did. I watched it. I was like, I'm gonna put some. I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta watch a movie, and I watched it.
Did you? What did you think about it?
All right, so
okay,
the movie was good, but
Bunnelly.
Hi, Bunnelly. The movie was good. I couldn't stand the music.
Really? What?
It drove me nuts.
Really? Like, what about the music did you really dislike?
Okay. It set it all up for like a horror movie. I was waiting for Jason to run out, or
you were waiting
for Freddy Krueger to jump out of a tree or something.
Really?
It just seemed like horror movie music.
Well, there's some horror elements to the movie, kind of.
No,
a little bit.
It was like greed.
Freaking Daniel, he's a pretty evil guy.
It was greed, and
he was greedy,
and he was a bad person in general.
And Eli, he was kind of turned out to be a scumbag.
He was a scumbag. But was Eli and Paul the same person?
No, they were twins.
They were twins, but you never see Paul. But the movie leads you to believe.
Oh yeah.
That he was the same person.
When I first saw it, that confused me. I was like, wait a minute, what the? This makes no sense.
I know. At first I was like, is he schizophrenic or whatever that is? Multiple personality?
Because you saw when he walked up to give him, when they were out hunting.
Yeah.
He walked up, he looked at it like, wait, what?
Yeah, yeah. But it was, so that was a little bit of, I don't know, it's not confusion, but a little bit of misdirection.
Yeah, for sure.
But no, Daniel Day-Lewis, golly, that dude.
He did good.
That dude's acting is freaking
amazing. My God. Such a good actor. Everything he does is a good actor.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. That movie, There Will Be Blood, he plays his characters so efficiently. So efficiently. And they are like, at the end of the movie, I was like, is Daniel Day-Lewis really crazy?
You're right. Yeah, right.
Like, he did such a good job of convincing me in the movie that he was crazy that
is he this person?
I'd be afraid to talk to him.
Every role he plays, though, like I had to look up and see an interview with him to see what his real voice is, because every movie it's like he's that character.
Oh,
every movie he plays.
Oh yes.
Like, so I had to see what his real voice sounded like. He's an English guy and talks with an accent, but yeah. Did you like Eli? Did you like his acting job?
Oh yeah, no, he's good too.
They got him. The other guy, I can't remember if they bailed out.
Yeah, and he was not originally cast.
Yeah, it was like kind of a last minute thing. I thought he did really good.
No, he does a good job. He also played in Batman. Good.
Yeah,
and he did a good job. And then he played in, what else was he in?
He was in a movie called Prisoners. You probably didn't see it.
I didn't see it. I know he plays a crazy person in like a lot of.
Yeah, he does. He's a really good actor.
He does a really good job.
But okay, so you liked a lot of the movie, just the music you didn't like. That's funny because it won best score at the.
I'm not saying the music was bad.
Mm,
Just didn't fit the movie.
I just don't think it fit the movie.
right. Did you watch it,
And-
Betsy, or no?
Yeah.
Did you?
There was a lot of parts where I became disconnected with the movie because of the music.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting.
So I wouldn't give it like a great score. They probably it's in the sevens.
In the sevens?
7.1.
Oh, okay.
But because if the music would have been Bonline, it was There Will Be Blood.
There Will Be Blood with Daniel Day-Lewis, I think 2008.
Yeah. If the
2007.
the music would have fit the movie more for me, it would have been a better movie.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
I've never heard someone say that about like the music for it, because that's like one of the things I love about the movie.
Yeah.
That's so funny how it's like
Again, not saying it was bad music.
just
I
for you, it
don't
just
think
wasn't good.
fit.
Did you like at the end when he's like, "I have a milkshake and you have a milkshake"?
Yeah. Oh gosh, we were laughing at that.
I drink it up.
He was crazy.
Oh yeah, he was nuts. Oh, I love and the scene where they're baptizing him, like
Oh yeah.
like
I was laughing at that too.
and then he's taking the mud and he's shoving Eli in the dirt
my
and stuff.
gosh, yeah.
Like there was acting was so good at the movie.
It was very good.
And I really liked the movie, and he played, like you said, he played the. You thought he was actually crazy.
Oh my gosh.
He actually had a nut job,
I'm convinced he was crazy.
right?
And that's what he's supposed to do, is convince me he's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
He did a great job.
Oh yes, no, his acting is always on
I'd have been
par.
afraid to talk to him at the end of that movie. Like if I'd met him in person, I'd be like,
Oh yeah, oh for sure,
I'm sure I want to talk to you.
because you thought he was an oil man. You
Yeah.
said, "Ladies and gentlemen, I'm an oil man." I'm like,
Yep.
he really is an oil man.
Oh yeah.
He did all this. That's
Yeah.
crazy. The actions and stuff they had back, like how dangerous.
Oh yeah.
It's dangerous today, but back then it just seemed like oof.
Yeah, I mean it's probably the same level. We're just
There's been so many accidents we kind of know more. What's,
we're smarter.
yeah. Did you like the relationship, the thing with his kid and stuff in it?
The basket bastard.
Yeah, bastard from a basket.
Wow, I knew that was going to end up in the movie. I knew that was coming to play when because he was like, we were like, it's not his son. It's not his son.
Right,
That's coming. I was thinking that's happening in the movie somewhere.
right.
And of course, it was right at the end.
And then like he had the kid just to kind of be, kind of sell it that he's a family man stuff.
Yeah.
And at the end he
He
was
used
pissed.
him.
Yeah,
He sees the worst in people.
right. I see the worst in people.
Yeah.
Oh, I loved it. It's one of my favorite movies. I give it like an 8.3 probably.
Yeah,
but the music thing is that's really funny.
Yeah.
Never heard someone say that.
Yeah.
So yes, but yeah, I love it.
Leave it to me.
Right.
Yeah.
I thought you might like because when I started watching it today for I don't know the 8th time.
It was a hard starting movie.
Right. I was like, James is probably it was like no one talks for the first like 10 minutes or so.
It was a hard starting movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And the music.
It's a long
movie.
movie,
I was
too.
like, I kept that whole music in the beginning.
Right.
Betsy was like, "What's that noise?"
Really?
I was like, "That's the music."
That's so.
That's what was going to happen.
That's
Yeah, I know. That's what it
That's
felt like. It
weird.
felt like a horror movie,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and you were waiting for like that person to jump out.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
He retired early because it takes him like 2 years to decompress from doing a
Right.
movie. He
Right.
burns himself into it. So
Yeah, because he's probably got schizophrenia.
He probably does.
He just
Yeah.
lets other people out.
Right.
I think he's done.
I love the scene where he was there on the beach, him and his brother, and he's talking. And he talks about the peach tree dance, whatever.
Oh yeah.
And then-
as soon as he saw,
Oh,
he was like,
and
"Yeah,
then he went, and he went to the water and he was just looking at him.
Staring?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit,
oh yeah." No, he does excellent.
he does. No, I'd like to watch another one of his movies here soon. You love Gangs in New York, don't you?
It was very good.
It's one of your favorites.
Gangs in New York was awesome.
It was great. So yeah, if you haven't seen it, I suggest you watch it. It's pretty good.
It was a good movie.
It's long.
It's definitely worth a watch. Bear through the first 10 minutes where nobody says a word. and
Right.
It's horror movie music.
He was a hard worker.
Bella even asked. She's
Oh,
like,
really?
Is this a horror movie? I'm like, no.
Oh really? Why she just heard the sound, or
Yeah.
she was watching it?
Yeah, no, she heard the sound.
Oh, okay.
So,
Huh. So yeah, suggest you see it if you haven't.
yep, good movie.
Right. All right. We're gonna bring her on now.
Yeah.
All right.
It's Mother's Day.
Yes, Mother's Day, and I'm having my mother, Ba, as everyone calls her. Yes, pickle in the middle.
Yep.
You could get a little closer. It's a joke that I love to hug James. and
Right. Because is it because
a while
he's
to get used to it.
is it because he's not big on hugs, or do you really just like
I
hugging him?
think, Yeah, I kind of trying to just tweak it a little bit at a
You're
time.
trying to change.
And when I see them mowing, and he has a weed whacker or something, I go, "You're not going to get away with this," and I chase him through
I know.
the yard.
When you
around
saw
the
me
work,
yesterday-
and he's like, "Get away from me!"
Oh yes. Oh yes.
And
So,
he's
yes.
strangely attracted to it now.
Yes. Yes. Strangely attracted. Oh yes. Pop
I
her
put
open.
words in her mouth.
Yes.
All right.
Popped off. All right.
Weird thing. I don't know.
So you've been my mom for about 35 years now.
Yeah.
Going on 36 years.
That's hard to believe.
I'm curious.
That's hard to believe.
I know.
But I was late. I was not till I was 28 that I got married, 27 or 28. So it was,
Oh yeah.
I wasn't some spring chicken.
Right. Well, yeah. I mean, I guess I don't know if is that more uncommon or common today if people have kids young.
Not sure what the.
We had ours when we were 30.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Really?
that's about the
Oh
same.
yeah. Oh, that's kind of.
I think it's smart to wait.
I do too.
I do too. I mean, definitely. I think it's
Absolutely.
smart.
Get your life in order.
All right.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Absolutely.
Was
Or
there
at least think your life is in order.
right? So, or was parenthood easier or harder than you thought it was going to be? Everyone gives a different answer usually.
Easier with Luke, harder with you.
I figured. I figured. I
You
was.
shouldn't say that, but
Oh,
it was
be
a little
honest.
bit ADHD from
Could you-
the get
A
go?
little bit.
A little bit. Could you? Could you?
From the get go.
Betsy compared him to a chihuahua the other day.
That is priceless.
Oh yes, just. Oh yes, a scared little chihuahua.
Priceless. Oh
Could-
my gosh, shaking.
Could you tell?
The teeth.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, yeah.
I
all
said
the-
it in love.
that's why I was.
Oh yeah. Oh,
That's
I
why I,
know
was
it.
hoping Carrie would come on because Carrie and I tried to
Bonaline says Happy Mother's Day.
You know Bowen, don't you?
I don't think
I
so.
thought you guys knew each other.
I don't think so. Hello. I'd have to see a picture. But it was from the get go, it was crazy. You just didn't go to sleep. You didn't do this, you didn't do that. Tried breastfeeding. I did it for a good long time until you got teeth. And I just
Yeah.
didn't calm him at all. And then when we'd start a little bit of daycare, Carrie would be like, oh, we gotta have a powwow. We gotta figure this one out. And then,
Really?
of course, the teachers would start coming up, be like, he set off the fire alarm. Literally in the library in Virginia, where it was a well-to-do town,
Yeah, it was like a classy, ritzy.
and all the snooties are in there.
Did
And
you
then
did you
this one.
contemplate it first, or did you
No,
just was it
Just
like
ran
No,
across
I like-
the library.
yeah, I like weirdly remember it.
But in his defense, they put it low, so kids are going to.
Yeah, what do they
Why
expect?
wouldn't they put it up high? So
Probably 'cause
of course,
they're-
3 fire trucks came. They evacuated the library. All the snooty parents are like, "Well, can't we just check these out first? That's not right. That we
yeah,
have
go
to
ahead. You take your
Yeah.
time.
Right.
Yeah.
Could you?
It's on fire. Just take your
False
time.
alarm. False alarm.
So could you tell I had like ADHD right away or pretty dang quick? Because wasn't I on?
Probably about 6 months, and you were on Ritalin
Okay.
after your dad was bucking it, because I agree, you don't want to just throw somebody on something before you label it. Back
Yeah,
then,
that
there wasn't
young,
as
that's
much
crazy.
of a modern way to test it,
Yeah, for
and
me
he was
too.
highly allergic too. We had to go
Allergic to what?
everything. We had to go
Oh.
to the skin Dr. Lupo, I think it was.
Oh yeah.
Remember how many years you went to him?
Oh
You
yeah.
had to get all those pricks
Oh yeah.
and everything, and then you had to decide which one was which. Some were food.
Right.
Some were stuffed animals for him. I had to take away all his little pookers in his bed.
You have this. So, but I was on. Was I on Ritalin for very long or no?
hmm
Oh, for quite a while.
After your dad gave into it, Dr. Stark kind of described it like, I guess nowadays with medications, that you're only fighting yourself if you're thinking it's not taking an imbalance in your brain and balancing it. You're just doing them a disservice. Kind of like if you don't label someone with autism and they're suffering in school.
Yeah.
And they're silently suffering, and it's not
No,
not fair.
well,
They
like-
don't know what they
like,
have.
They definitely over medicate people nowadays. But some things where it is like literally a imbalance of chemicals in your head.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's like not
I
quite like a
remember-
diabetic, but like you need it.
When we go to Virginia, when you got on the Ritalin, my trip on the turnpike wasn't a nightmare anymore. It was different.
You hated
And
when we
then-
talked while you're on the turnpike.
Yeah. Oh, because I go, let's play a game. Let's see who can go the longest without saying something.
It's a quiet game.
And then you'd have to maybe name the cars or find the license plates. That's a distraction.
Oh yes.
Who can find a license plate that begins with A?
Who's Carrie? Do we know Carrie?
Yes,
That's
she's
Carrie.
on.
Let's
Carrie!
talk about Humma Mama Juice.
Oh my gosh, Carrie, yes.
I'm a mama juice.
She made it on. Wait a minute, Carrie, refresh my memory. I love you right now.
Humma, or what was it?
Humma
mama juice.
Humma mama juice. I have no idea what that
I'm
is.
so excited she made it.
I remember when I like bit my tongue or something. I was like 6 years old or so, and you guys had Budweiser. You just poured it on my tongue.
No.
Yeah, I remember it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yes, I remember it.
Remember that?
And that was the start of my alcoholism.
I'm sorry. It's Mother's Day.
It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. All is well. Yeah, I'm curious what Humma
You
Mama
gotta
juice
keep
is.
it upbeat.
What was Carrie around
I
that
gotta
much?
hear. She's gonna probably say it. I hope she does. Kind of remembering it, but we used to do a whole lot when we'd sleep over her house, and it was cute because her husband at the time, Bill, you'd always want something to drink before we go to bed, and then she and Bill would go just enough to wet you. Remember that?
Oh yes, I
Just
remember
enough
that.
to wet your whistle.
All he
Oh,
was
yes.
doing was trying to stay up later.
Right.
Yeah,
That was it.
yeah.
That's all it was.
That's probably true.
Yep, I know. We were over their house a
Humma
lot.
Mama
I didn't know.
juice.
I didn't know Carrie knew
She
that many
was so
stories.
good to us when we were young. Oh my
I know
God.
she was.
And then
good and
Julie,
bad.
Carrie, I was thinking about when Austin wrecked Julie's Barbie car.
Wrecked the car.
She's sobbing, screaming for her mother.
Jolie from preschool said you always wanted Humma Mama juice. Fruit punch.
It was fruit punch.
Fruit punch.
I thought we were Sunny D people.
I don't remember. I have no
That's
idea.
So funny.
I still
Carrie.
like them both, but
Remember the nightmare at the daycare with Austin? We're like, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. Don't have an answer for you. We were talking to all the counselors. Oh, good night.
but Luke was a lot easier.
Yeah, Luke was completely bipolar. He like now he's so yeah. Man of little words. I learn a lot from him, but he is a man of little words.
Who, Luke?
Yeah, he'll
See,
say
I didn't
something.
see that at all.
He'll say
Luke
something and it makes sense. Like I was very religious growing up. Blah, blah, blah. Then I told him something one day, like I never went to R-rated movies, and I finally saw Cannibal, or something like that.
Who did?
Me.
Oh,
I never was
you.
allowed to go to R-rated movies or anything. So then Luke, just one word, all sly, he goes, "Yeah, because your standards are lower now."
Okay. Ah,
Standards
okay.
are lower.
That's it.
I know.
And
It,
he's raw, and he's right.
I know. It,
I was
He's
Jehovah's
right.
Witness, so I was
He's
so
right.
staunch. And then he goes, "Yeah." And then, like with Reagan, she's afraid to get a tan, seriously afraid of skin cancer, and so she'll be telling him, "Luke, look at, oh my gosh, I don't know what this is. Look at Luke. And he's like, "Oh my
yeah.
God."
She's like.
And then at
he's
the
like
time,
James
he's
with
like, "You work in a prison."
that. "Yeah, you're fine. Don't
And she'd
worry."
go, "It doesn't matter. We go out for lunch. I'm out in the sun."
Right.
And he'd go, and then you'll just hear him after about 3 times of closing his eyes because she's bipolar opposite like me. And he'd go, "You work in a damn prison. How
Right.
much skin cancer can you get?"
Luke's more like Pops in that sense, like a
Yeah.
little more
Yeah.
reserved, I guess. Versus
Yeah.
you and me, just
We ramble.
we ramble.
Like
right?
whatever comes to our head.
Oh yes.
It's different. Yeah. Very different. And his upbringing was, he wouldn't even complain. We went to the zoo one time and I had him on a back.
Should I check the sound?
Yeah, I think it was for.
He wouldn't.
Yeah,
even-
it's good.
We
Yeah, I
had
think
him
it was
at
for her.
We had him at the zoo one time with my mom in Washington, D.C., and I had him on my back, and somehow he had hit bamboo. Didn't even know it. Like there was bamboo shoots to go into the monkey
Oh, Luke.
area, and it was sliced his head. I never even knew it. I went to, "Okay, let's have lunch." What? And he's just like, "Oh yeah,
Who, Luke?
yeah."
Luke always had.
Never even cried or made a sound.
He always had marks on his head, though.
Yeah, he had a
He
big forehead.
Always. I was looking back at all the pictures. Like every
Yeah.
school picture, he had a big ass mark on his
Well,
head.
we went to Valerio's one day for lunch after
Oh yeah.
after the Kingdom Hall.
Oh yeah.
and
Tell about some of the accidents.
he was like
Get to the good stuff.
same thing. Like he'd already had meatballs in his body. Got up, went to look out the window, slam his forehead, and his tongue just completely split, like
Yeah.
with red sauce
So
all over.
not real aware of his surroundings.
No.
or what?
He almost-
Remember
he-
that, Carrie?
He almost
Yeah.
bit the whole thing.
And
I remember that
I
really
didn't
well.
even realize, and I'm holding him like this, picking him up, and I looked like Jackie Kennedy when I looked like my dress was, I'm sorry for that analogy, but everybody in the place
For
was
a
like,
mob shooting.
I could wring my dress out. And so the ambulance comes immediately, and
Because she was holding him and his like
I
head
was
like
going
that.
like that, and my whole dress was being.
No, I remember because you handed him to me or something. I was holding him and his mouth just started like filled with blood,
Oh.
and I got yelled at. I was like freaking 6 years old. I don't
And
know
then,
what to
when,
do.
yeah, you had to let gravity because
Right, yeah.
choked to death. Then when we got to the hospital, Dr. King was the oral surgeon, and thank heavens I knew him. I'd worked for him a little bit, and he was like, "We have to do surgery now, even if he ate meatballs, we have to." So they just stitched. And then my Dr. Weber that I worked for had a great sense of humor, and he'd say, "Hey, the good news is he'll be able to, in a bar, impress anybody by eating the hottest ghost pepper in the world because his taste buds will be shot. And he could just have anything burning hot and go, oh, yeah."
Never happened, but
And
the idea
you
was
with the
good.
needle, you put a needle right through your finger after your accident.
What?
Tell that one, Austin.
when I was, I don't know how, we were living on East 30th Street. I was probably, I don't know, 4 or 5, or I don't know, something around there. And I was playing my version of Three Little Pigs in the basement. And I had grabbed an axe and I climbed up a ladder and I was like going to swing it at the wall.
A real one?
Oh yeah, a real
Uh-huh.
one. And I felt
Psycho?
Yeah.
freaking
Yeah.
nut job.
Looked like a murder took place in the house.
Right, another Jacqueline Kennedy.
Another Jacqueline Kennedy.
And I freaking
Yeah.
fell down, and the axe came down, and it cut off my finger like halfway or 3/4 of the way through it. It was like just hanging on. And yeah, I have no feeling in it, so I used to always stick
So
things in
he'd
it.
go in sewing class in 7th grade. He'd go, "Watch this." To the teacher, he put his finger like where the needle is to go right through. Instead
Yeah,
of the clothing. He'd be like,
I sewed my finger.
Okay, wait, were you trying to sew it?
Yeah, I
Oh,
can't.
you were.
Oh yeah, and the needle was through my finger. I walked up. I was like, I think I had an accident. She was like, oh my god,
"Oh my god!"
and everyone was
You were
laughing.
like, watch this, and then like, oh
Yeah.
crap.
No, I did on purpose because
Oh.
I couldn't feel anything in it. Like, still can't feel much in
And
it.
when we got back to when we got to the hospital, of course he had the adverse effect of anything. I feel like it was Demerol. Is that something that makes you
Pain meds, yeah.
Okay, they gave him Demerol, and he started climbing through the hospital, climbing
Still
under
true to this-
cots, climbing under things.
Yeah, like gave me like energy.
It made him the
pain
opposite
meds.
of laying back. Huh?
She was
Yeah,
saying,
yeah.
Oh,
said
that
that's
was
on
Luke
incident.
Carey.
Oh yeah, she remembered. Was she
And
there?
then remember, Dr. Weber said, "Hey, he'll be able to do anything in a bar and impress anybody with anything hot
Right.
because his taste buds will be
When in
shot."
reality, he just
Yeah.
walked up to a girl like, "What's up?"
Yeah. Tell about the girls that Luke went for, and you did the pizza joke. He always went for lame girls. He went for lame girls that were dumber than a stump, beautiful. But,
Yeah,
but no, please.
yeah,
And I'm
Luke-
killing
Reagan,
with
you're
kindness,
okay.
hoping-
Yeah,
No,
Reagan.
Reagan,
Yeah,
oh,
Reagan,
Reagan's not.
you're
She's
good,
not
you're
one of those.
Reagan,
Don't worry, Reagan.
no, honey.
He went for girls that were just retarded.
My problem was I would have to do reverse psychology and act like I love them because otherwise they're going to do the opposite. If you're saying I don't like
Right, all the real
tell
dumb
her, here's
ones.
a quarter, go buy a brain. You know? So
Yeah, Luke
Austin-
always had pretty girlfriends, but they were all
they
just
were
kind of
dumber than stuff.
they were stupid.
And then so Austin tested it and tell him the pizza show. Do you remember the
I still do. It's a test to this day that I do.
yeah,
but
how dumb you are.
I'll go to her, or I message a girl, whatever. I'm like, hey, you want to hear a pizza joke? And they're like, yeah, sure. I go, never mind. It's too cheesy. And they go, no, wait, tell me the joke. What's the joke?
And then he
I'm like,
gets-
never mind.
and then you go,
You're out.
you go, see Luke? And Luke would go, shut up.
Wah, 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 wah.
Oh, yeah, that's like the Debbie Downer on Saturday Night Live.
That's fun.
Oh,
But
gosh.
Luke was a lot more chill than I was.
He was still is. I mean, you would just be so nervous about missing the bus, and you were just no snooze alarm, even up before the alarm went off. And Luke was like, yeah, whatever. There's another
Yeah.
bus
He hasn't
coming.
changed much.
There's another bus.
Yeah, I
coming.
haven't. We both of us really haven't changed that much.
No.
Luke's so much more laid back
And
than I
when
am.
he
He's
answers
more
you-
close to James.
When he says that in one sentence and teaches you something, he always, Reagan's like me, Luke, look at me. And he's like, oh my God.
Right.
He just closes his eyes and then he starts talking, but not much.
Yeah, no, he's similar to Pops in that
Yeah.
sense. He looks more like Pops. I look more like you. So yes. But
Oh, let me think of something else.
what about when?
How about Luke's Mother's Day of saving the Chihuahua?
Wait, what? Luke said he saved the
Luke and
Chihuahua.
Austin were going to take me out for Mother's Day for sushi. Oh, I don't know, a few years back, and all dressed nice. And then we get on 79, and there's a Chihuahua that's running across 79.
Oh, yeah.
Remember? And then how where homeless people have to hide when you go up in those rafters on the highway, like
under a
the
bridge.
dog ran all the way up there. So Luke, of course, makes me stop the car. And he's running and
Wait,
grabbing-
Luke was saving the animal?
Luke
Yeah,
was
yeah.
saving the
Surprise,
animal.
surprise.
What?
Luke was saving. So then he ran up, grabbed the dog. The dog's just biting the crap out of him all over his body. And then a policeman comes by and he says, "Hey, buddy, I'll follow you to the animal shelter. I'm not taking the dog, but you can have my leather gloves, these big leather gloves." So I'm like, "Oh, Sushi's going to be on hold." So, so then,
Stupid dog.
yeah. So Luke takes it, grabs it, gets it, and then halfway to the animal shelter, the cop's like, "We'll meet you there because they're not open. I'll open the place up for you." And then all of a sudden you hear Luke go, "Son of a!" And I turn around and I start smelling it. The dog poops all over.
It's shit.
nice
It's shit
tacky
everywhere.
things.
Dog would have-
It's shit everywhere all over.
dog
And
would
it
have
had
bit
the
me. I'd
runs,
have
of
left
course.
it there.
Yeah, James. If it bit James, he would have just been like, "No."
No, you're good.
And of course, the dog had the runs because it wasn't in very good shape.
Oh, Luke's
It had
there now.
eaten Buffalo.
Yeah, Luke's here. All
Oh,
right.
good. He's in Myrtle Beach.
Oh yeah, I forgot he's
With
in Myrtle
Steve
Beach.
Musa. Is he watching too, Luke?
I don't know. He's
Yeah.
probably with everyone. Yeah, we were
Thank
just
you for
telling stories
watching.
about you.
I wonder if you just heard my story about the Chihuahua you saved.
Luke always tried, like when he tried to save the turtles. Remember in Chinatown
Yeah.
or wherever? I think it was
Oh, and how
Chinatown.
about the frogs?
Oh, the
we
frog.
went-
That's what I was
Yeah,
thinking.
we
The
went-
frogs.
I've
for-
heard this one.
We went for Chinese food in Cleveland, and he sees that there's frog legs on the menu and starts flipping out, and he's not going to eat anything until he saves those frogs. So I was like, "Luke, the frog legs are already cut up. Like people eat them." He's like, "No, I'm not doing it. I can't." Shoves his plate away. I go, "You're not eating frog legs. You're having fried rice." He's like, "Mm-mm."
You didn't try to save the
He
rice?
goes into no, I know.
Or the General
He
Sal's,
goes
aka
into
the
this-
cat.
Yeah, that's what that is. So he goes into this frenzy and pretends he's going to the restroom, but instead he goes into the kitchen and just barges in there. And he goes, "Where are your frogs?" And the lady goes, "Why you talk? You like 10 minutes? You like cut?" He goes,
Yeah.
"I want the frogs whole. Where are your frogs? Are they live?" "Yes." "Why you like them? You like just like we do." Oh, Luke goes, "No, I can't do this."
Yeah, she was gonna
So
kill
he
him.
runs back to me and says, "Can we just take 20 frogs home?" Because they have a creek, a big pond at a church that they would always play with the frogs. Of course, I do it. I get this big burlap sack. I'm driving home with 20 frogs in the back of my car. How's
That's a
for
good
super
haul. That's a
mom?
good haul for frog legs.
And we let him go to the pond, say goodbye.
But that
kiss
was the
some.
funny
They were
thing.
big ones.
Like Luke was like, "Oh, happy you saved them," and then they just brought another big crate like right behind
Yeah,
him.
I know.
You
can't
actually
see.
did worse than.
But all the way home, it's like, "Crow, crow, crow." I'm like, "Oh my God,
So where did these frogs end up in the water?
They ended up
They
in the
did.
church in Fairview, right
Right by
next to-
20.
right
Yeah.
by 20, that church by the beer
So you
distributor.
dropped them in a
And
pond
we
or
all-
whatever?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we take them on the burlap sack.
Then the
and they
birds came and ate them.
No,
Oh, they ran
James,
across 20.
We don't want to say.
Squished.
Probably that's the end of the story.
Luke got the animal saving from you though, because you were
Yeah,
always doing that.
I still do.
Remember when you crashed the car
So do you,
from what was it?
turtle.
Oh,
Well, I
Turtle.
do.
I'm going to start working volunteering at this place in Conneaut called Dr. Doolittle's.
It's-
I told you about that.
Yeah, it's the place
and
that
it's a
took
place that
the
rescues
snapper.
them all.
Yeah.
And now I'm going to get
Doesn't care.
James. You want turtle soup, don't you?
I don't think I've had turtle soup, but
Oh.
But he would eat it.
I'd
My
eat it.
dad ate turtle. But they need volunteers because
Yeah,
when you
James.
save the possums and stuff, you have to learn how to tube feed them because they don't
No.
eat breast milk. So
What would you?
come along with me. It's 3 hours.
I'm good.
What would you do? Would you just let it? They can't
For
eat
what?
a possum. You got to bottle feed it. What
No.
would you do?
There's more in
Take
the
it.
woods.
No, James, the little babies, when the mom's hit by a car, are just struggling because they're attached to her umbilical cord.
No,
They have
no.
to start a life on their own.
They're in,
James
they're,
doesn't
they're in the
care.
pouch.
James doesn't
I'm
care.
bringing you, and you're going to volunteer with me one day, and
No.
you're going to feel every emotion.
That would be a show. Seeing James volunteer and bottle feed possums and
Nope.
I
put
wish
turtle
you did
shells back
something
together.
wrong with the law because I would make you do community service in an animal shelter.
I just don't get caught. What are you talking about?
Remember?
Betsy, keep me informed.
Didn't you crash the car from swerving from like a squirrel or a deer or
I
something?
always do.
Oh, you always. What, it happened a
I
bunch of
didn't
times?
smash it, but I always do. You always say that I'm gonna die swerving. I
Right.
did it the other day.
Right.
It's just human nature. If the little guy's just running around like,
Yeah. For
You know
most
what I
people.
mean?
Oh yeah.
what? You don't go out of your way.
No.
No, James
Oh,
doesn't.
honey.
James doesn't budge. Remember when we saw the movie
Oh.
Twister, and we were driving? We were on Miller Road,
Oh.
and you're like, "How long was the Twister?" We're like, "This far," and you kept
It
going.
went in a ditch. Didn't
Yeah,
it?
you went.
in a ditch.
Yeah, you were backing up,
That
and
was
you
Miller
you went into
Road.
the cornfield.
And I remember it was so dark outside and scary, and we had to walk all the way home. And I was like trying to sing and make it real light, like, "Oh,
Right.
this is fun."
Remember we were walking,
It was
all the
like-
bats were coming down on us in Virginia.
Yeah.
You guys were all freaked out to go in their hair.
They really do swoop on you.
My buddy used to get bats in his house, and when they would show up, it was like at nighttime, obviously, and we'd get them out with tennis rackets.
Did you kill him or just swat?
Eh,
Oh,
depends on who was hitting it.
Oh, James, we got to go to therapy.
Oh no, I'm perfectly good. I'm can't save them all.
I wonder if Luke heard about us talking about the lame girls. I hope he doesn't get
no,
mad.
I think he. I
He'll-
think
he'll watch
I think,
I was looking at one more
yeah,
thing
I think
had
he
written down, I think.
he got on right afterwards. So
Oh, I know what I wanted to say.
She's got cue cards.
I know I have a little cue card.
Over here.
The smoke bombs in school. You want to talk about that?
oh, the stink
What is it?
bombs.
Stink bombs are the
Stink
same as smoke
bombs.
bombs, aren't they?
That was no stink
They're
bombs.
so bad. All the Fairview girls were going home with headaches.
No,
and I
got-
get the call.
I ordered a bunch of stink. They came in glass vials. They were little stink bombs, and like started giving to all my friends. Like, all right, you break this one here, you break that one there. And the plan was, you take them and put them inside the crease of a door. So when the class closes the door, it breaks open.
What does it smell like?
It smells stink, like sulfur, like
Smells like crap.
Oh.
like straight shit. But like it got out of hand. Everyone was
crooked.
everyone was doing everyone was doing it everywhere. I was like, oh, you guys got to chill out. This is getting out of control. And like this one girl had an allergic reaction and she started puking, and this other girl's eyes were all like
Of
swelled
course,
up.
all the rich kids
And then they
and the
evacuated.
mothers were about to sue us. For,
They evacuated everything, and
yeah.
that's when I got suspended for 2 weeks, and then. We were at a Cavs game in Cleveland, and my principal called. He goes, "I hope you're thinking about what you've done." I was like, "I'm in Cleveland right now at a basketball game." Yeah, what am I supposed to sit there for
It's
2
a
weeks?
vacation.
It is.
I know. I don't really
Out of
understand that
school
about
suspen-
school.
Yeah, out of school suspension was a vacation.
I
That's
know.
all
I
it
really
is.
don't think it was anything huge, especially if
No,
the
no.
parents didn't say you're sitting in your room for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And that's what impossible.
We had ISS.
In
In-school
school.
suspension.
Oh, now that probably sucked.
It sure did.
Yeah, that was lame.
You sat in a cubicle. You could not turn your head. You sat in a cubicle for your whole day.
Like the dunce cap on, like in timeout.
Yeah, no, everybody.
Did you
Yeah,
ever have that?
Oh yeah, it's a lot of
remember
times.
that.
like,
There's
I
a-
was an expert at that.
There's a story behind that, but I'm not going to tell it.
Oh, come on. This
No,
is raw.
it's a
I
weird.
mean raw.
It's a weird story.
He's like, it's a
This one,
And
this
I
one's.
never knew about it, obviously.
I hope.
Oh,
this is a-
valid.
It'll like. It's just not good. It didn't. Never mind.
Here's an awkward silence.
Yeah,
Why wouldn't
cricket.
they have told the parents about it?
What?
They told
About
Whatever
the-
it was.
They did. You guys just. I don't know what you guys. Or we hid it from you, or you guys never really like punished us like crazy,
tell the story.
dude. It's such
Tell
a.
the story.
It's a messed up story. All right,
That's- Luke
fuck.
just said that. Tell the
All
story.
right,
say
whatever.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, he's in caps. That's
okay,
big.
I'm telling you, this is
He
this
yelled.
this is a messed up story. I'll just tell it real quick. So
You're
we're
not proud of yourself, I take it.
no.
Okay.
Ugh. I was in.
Go. 1, 2, 3, go.
I was in Musin Child want the story. All right. I was in school when I was in ISS. I had it for like the whole week, and I was so bored. And we were doing a science project in there, so I had a microscope in there. So I was like,
wait.
huh? So I was like, I'm so bored. I was like, I want to see what this looks like. So
Have
I,
it with an
Wait.
A.
so I,
Is this that one?
yeah. So I went.
Okay, wait.
I went
Wait, I don't know. Wait. Is this the one you told me?
about.
Is there an
Yeah.
animal?
Yeah,
Okay, maybe we shouldn't tell
No,
it.
go ahead.
it's
No,
bad.
you started now. You can't get
All
out
right.
now.
Everyone's gonna look at me. So okay, whatever. Fuck it. So I went to the bathroom. Okay, this is even more weird in my mind's
Say it,
I don't
So I
think
went-
you.
Daniel.
I don't think
I
you
went-
want the
I went-
story either.
So-
blood.
So they give you the glass files where you like push stuff together and look through them in a microscope. So I went to the bathroom and I jerked off freaking I jerked off onto the slide and I pushed the slides together and I looked at my sperm underneath the
You have got to be kidding me. Is Matt watching this?
I don't know. I wish nobody was watching right now.
I hope the sound died.
I would have.
Then it was just hand movements.
I do.
We're having troubleshooting. Sorry, people. Sorry, troubleshooting.
Taylor's dead.
Yeah. I told you it was a story that
Sicko.
I would have remembered if the teachers say have a seat.
The teachers probably
Kurt
didn't
and
call that one
Lisa,
in.
your son did a little.
The teachers
jerky
probably
off
were like,
in a bottle.
"You want to tell him?"
Remember?
Yeah.
They're like, I'm not calling his parents.
No, hell no. I'm not telling that.
Saying nothing.
So they didn't.
No one knew except for my friends and now 9 people.
Now we all know.
Yeah. So yeah.
Terry knows.
The more
Terry said, "Oh, dear God."
John said, "Happy Sunday."
the moral of the story is ISS doesn't work. Just makes you want to jerk off.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, everyone's gonna look at me.
This is insane.
It makes you want to jerk off and look at it.
Comedy Central.
I don't know what was going
He
on.
probably shook it up.
Oh my god.
This was a family show. Yeah, it was until about 5 minutes ago.
I'm so sick.
Oh
What
yeah.
grade were you in?
It's like a senior, I think. Junior,
A
senior.
senior. I
Yeah.
would say younger than that.
No, I mean,
They did weird things in Fairview.
Yeah, 11th or 12th grade. Yeah, the rich kids get to look at their sperm through the microscope.
We had pencils and paper.
Oh, God.
We had to do homework.
Pops is watching
one's
too. God, happy Mother's Day.
Who is that?
It's a girl that lives where we work.
Oh,
Pops just commented.
Did he say what did he say?
He said it sounds like the Howard Stern show.
Oh
yeah.
Shameless.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's so
Oh
funny.
yes. So
I don't
yeah.
know how anybody can top that now. It's gonna
I
be
mean-
boring.
I told you it was a rough story.
There's one time I flipped my teacher up. Oh wait. That's
Yeah.
boring.
I think you were the good boy.
Oh,
He wasn't.
oh my
He was
gosh.
bad?
No.
I don't know if
I
this
don't
is.
feel like you were.
I don't know if this is Luke
I thought you were
calling.
like conservative.
Hello,
Is he calling? He wants
Luke.
Maybe he wants to say something to talk about.
I don't know. Luke's with people. I don't know what he's. Hello.
Jake, about
Hello?
Oh my god. Freaking! I don't know what they're doing. I don't know. Now I'm getting phone calls from random numbers.
Jake about pizza.
Jake and pizza.
Oh, that was it. The pizza. Luke's lame girls. The pizza joke.
Oh yeah,
That
yeah.
one,
Yep. Oh yes. Luke's lame girls. Yeah.
I know. Now we're gonna have to digest a little bit.
Anyways, it's been great.
I have a visual. And that's really bad.
Oh,
So
that's a wrap.
so
Oh, look at Gary. After that.
oh yes.
silence.
So is motherhood
Think of another one.
is motherhood what you thought it was gonna be?
Think of a Kyle one.
Yeah.
Think of
Yeah.
Think of a Kyle one.
I ripped my jugular vein open. That's a story.
Oh yeah.
I had mycoplasma encephalitis where I was like retarded for 3 weeks.
That was
That's a story.
crazy. That was Cleveland Clinic, and it
Yeah,
was
That was a mess.
You were talking like a 3-year-old for weeks and weeks. It was the craziest thing. I don't think we ever got a concrete answer anymore.
Pop said I'm making chicken with cream sauce.
Oh,
Oh god.
I'm sorry. Is
Oh,
it white?
oh my god. Right. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Prepare for what your son will do one day.
Oh, is
yeah.
that what she has a son?
I
Yeah.
don't know what's worse, us making fun of what happened 2 weeks ago, or this.
I mean, I don't know. This is pretty bad.
You're just really giving it all.
Well, I don't know what got into
I
me.
wonder what made you want to just present that.
I don't
Sounds like
know.
something
I don't
you
know.
but Whatever.
Yeah, I have no idea. I'm ready to go.
You're sweating.
But yeah, I know. It's
You're
freaking
sweating.
everyone's. Oh yeah, the gel pens. I forgot about that.
Oh,
You had to put up with so much crap.
Gary, remember the gel pens? He got crazy and all that encephalitis, and all the teachers thought he was eating gel pens because they tasted like grape.
John,
They flavored the gel pens, so he just started sucking them down. Always had an addictive personality. Let's eat some gel pens.
look at John.
said,
I thought looking at your sperm took like 9 months.
That's your brother, right?
nephew.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Is he
that's
the one
funny.
I met in the?
No, that was
That
Betsy's
was your brother I met.
Yeah, that's
not
Dave.
too long ago.
Mhm.
Dave. Yeah, that's his name.
Yeah,
I liked him.
they talked for a while. You
Yeah,
said-
I talked to him. I like him.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's funny.
But
Yeah,
yeah.
9 months. You're kind of lucky. It's a little rush job.
Yeah. And I have no kids somehow, so
Oh no.
who knows?
It doesn't.
Oh yes, okay.
Oh, the gel pens. I forgot. Yeah, all the teachers were testing them. But it's kind of dumb to have come out with a pen that's flavored for elementary school kids.
Yeah, I mean
Why
it
would
is.
you have it in those-
There's people that chew on crayons too, but whatever.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
crayon
That's Marine
eaters.
Corps.
No, we
Well,
we
What is the crayon eating? Are you?
they're usually not they're retarded.
Okay. Somebody said that on Facebook on the other day, and it was my friend that has real sarcasm, and he said like, "Did you by chance eat a lot of crayons when you were young?"
He was written
And
on you.
everybody else was like, "You're mean. That's not funny. That's not a joke." I didn't realize that's real. I didn't say it.
You didn't know that was
No, I didn't
really?
know.
It's like kids eating like lead paint, or they're not. A lot of kids eat
window
lead.
liquors.
Yeah, window liquors. Yeah,
I
eating
ate
crayons.
paste a
right.
lot.
you ate
That
paste.
explains a lot.
What'd you eat? Paste. What'd you eat?
Paste right out of the
It
jar.
smells good.
That thick white one.
Like what kind of paste?
Did you guys have
White,
the
big-
markers that were
Big tub like this in grade school, and you just sneaking them.
Elmer's glue? Elmer's glue. It looked like big
No,
Martian. Oh,
Yeah, it
Oh.
was that way, but it didn't stick to your lips or anything. It was
well,
thick.
water
It was
based.
so thick, and it smelled minty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, let's
Smelled
get off
minty.
of the white creamy stuff.
Right,
And
okay.
try something else.
Betsy, come over here.
No way.
While we're on the thing of paste and stuff, one of the dumb things that AI has done, this shows that AI is dumb, but people are even dumber. It said he asked AI how to get the toppings to stick to his pizza better. You know, like artificial intelligence. He asked, and they said use glue for the sauce, and then it'll stick together better.
Did he do
The
it?
person did it, and then they got sick.
What an
No kidding.
idiot.
He said the AI said it would be okay. It's like, are you retarded?
I don't even
I
know
don't
much about that
understand.
AI
Okay,
thing.
yeah, I don't. I mean,
I'm
I
not
know
doing
James
that.
does not like it.
I don't like it at all.
What is it? Fake robots?
Yeah.
Like we're gonna have them waiting on our tables
It's
in
like-
a restaurant?
no, this is you can
Well,
whatever. it
Chat
is.
GPT. Well, it's like you like for your music though. You say, hey, play blah
I
blah
just
blah.
got that.
Right.
Remember when you had? I just got that echo for my first time.
Yeah.
It's really nice. But then one time you said, and
Oh, the joke.
yeah,
You
you
used to-
said,
that
you said,
I'll
tell
tell
me a Jewish joke.
I'll tell-
Yeah, okay.
when iPhones first came out, like Siri used to be
Yes.
really cool. Used to be kind of racist and cool. So
You could ask Siri
Yeah.
to hide a body.
And you'd say, yeah, you
Oh my
could.
gosh.
I'd say, hey Siri, tell me a Holocaust joke, and she'd go, Holocaust jokes aren't funny, and frankly, you think they are.
And frankly,
Back, yeah, that's when AI was cool. Now it's nuts.
can you ask any risque question?
I think they've
I haven't
limited it
only
now.
done the
well,
web.
Chat GTP.
Chat GPT, you can ask like
What's that?
anything. It's like it's a new.
It's a new AI thing.
It's
Oh.
like it's really it's
It's
crazy.
convincing people like they're the second coming of Christ and everything.
Oh my! Oh,
Well, the one kid, what happened? What did the one kid do?
Which one?
The one who killed himself? Didn't he ask? He asked the AI about like his life and stuff and his depression, and then it said he suggested that the kid kill himself, and he did kill himself, and then the mom's suing. But it's like
I heard that
That's just
about a
crazy.
girl. I heard that. I watched a documentary on a girl that did that. She says, "Go ahead and do it. You just say you're going to do it. Go ahead and do it." Every time he wanted to commit suicide, he was depressed, and his girlfriend went to jail for a long time because she just kept provoking it. But he listened to her, so it's kind of like
My mom told me to do it.
she
What?
did not.
wait, what?
She did not.
My mom was awesome.
What?
Oh, I see that.
Yeah,
Wait, she said kill
Was
yourself.
she doing reverse psychology?
100%.
Reverse psychology.
She
You know,
knew-
like
she
you
knew me
do?
really well.
Oh yes,
Like I said to you one time, well, let's just go pick out your tombstone, then let's go.
right,
Like there
yeah,
was a Julia Roberts movie like that.
right,
Okay, come on, let's pick out where you want to be buried.
right. No, you.
It's like reverse psychology.
Yeah, I threatened. I go. It was a real. We were in a big argument. I was like, "That's it. I'm just gonna kill myself." She went and got a knife.
Oh my
She
god!
gave it to me and she said, "Do it this way, not this way, because I can't save you the other way." And I was like, "Well,
Maybe I'm just kidding.
I don't know." I was like, you know what? If we had a gun, I'd do it. And she said, "I'll call your grandfather. He'll bring one over." I was like, "I'm good." Never mind.
Oh boy, it worked.
Oh yeah, it worked.
He's still here, believe it or not.
Dad
yeah.
used to do that when he'd leave him. He'd say, "I'm running away" all the time. I'm running away, and you're not going to find me this time. And then he'd leave the map. show in the woods.
Oh,
where,
yeah.
do a whole blueprint.
Yeah.
of where
My
he
mom would have
was.
been like, "Go ahead,
Bye.
Yeah, I know.
bye."
Remember
you guys were gone forever making forts and all. Remember, you
Oh,
were
yeah.
forever in the woods.
Remember when you guys were cooking the lobsters and I cried and took off?
Yeah,
I felt
because
so
you know
bad.
what they do scream when you're putting them in. It's like a nerve.
They
Yeah.
make that whistle
You
like
went
that.
for a while where you didn't want to eat any meat. You
I
didn't
did.
want chicken.
Yeah, I know.
You didn't want.
I know.
I thought you were going to be a vegan because you got real turned off of a lot of stuff.
I tried it. I tried it for 3 weeks just to see if I could do it. Like, and like I felt horrible. Like it really fucked up my body. Like
I've never
it
tried
did
it.
not. I just wanted to see if I could do it. Just eat no
Luke,
meat for.
I
I
hardly,
can't believe Luke's not a vegetarian.
I hardly do ham anymore because of Luke. He has all those graphic videos of the Smithfield Company and how they
Oh
toss them out. All
Peter-
the babies, half of them fall off the truck. Now you're not even looking compassionate.
Well, James doesn't like animal abuse. I
But
don't
a ham
think.
Yeah, I don't like
sandwich,
animal
don't you?
abuse.
Yeah,
but I'll,
James
Well,
is.
that's what the Smithfield Company's just terrible.
I'll eat the lips and
And they-
buttholes all
all
day
the
long.
baby pigs just go and fall out of the truck and
Yeah,
squeal for their life, and they don't
Not
care.
all of them.
A lot. I know a girl that has a pig farm in Cranesville.
Yeah.
She saved like 50 Smithfield pigs.
Does she eat them?
No,
That costs too much money. Eat them things.
no, she saves their lives.
why aren't
She
you?
dresses them up.
But for you loving animals, why'd you never become like,
I know.
a vegetarian?
I'm a hypocrite.
Did you ever try?
Yeah, no, I'm a hypocrite.
No.
Did
I
you-
remember in Virginia one time when someone had cows and it was on this dirt road in Virginia. Hardly see the road. The dirt was flying up and a truck was in front of me. And I was eating a hamburger on this dirt road and these cows were like this. I'm like, oh my God, this is like your cousin. I couldn't eat the rest of it. I put the hamburger down. I'm so sorry.
James would have just gone, huh?
But you're right. I'm a
I'd be like, what are
hypocrite.
you looking at?
Reagan, I admire the heck out of her. She's
Yeah.
full blown.
Well, what I like, whether you're for it or against it, what I like about her is that she doesn't push everyone to do
No,
it.
she doesn't.
She doesn't put it in your
She's not
face.
put-
Like
no,
she doesn't
no.
tell you like,
Oh, and she
I am
doesn't
this.
She doesn't even do that. Like when we go to a restaurant and Luke gets a big juicy burger once in a while, then he doesn't feel good though. Because when you don't eat animal for a while, then
That's what I'm saying.
he'll have it and then feel blah. Yeah. But
I'm like,
she makes that
yeah.
food taste so goodly. When I was there, she did these. I was thinking, no, there's no way.
Hey, there's Reg. Reg's on here too.
Reagan!
Just popped up.
I just told
Everyone's
how
here.
much I admire your vegan.
Yes.
Oh, we love you. Thank you for not being dumber than a stump.
Yeah.
Aaron's on.
Aaron Bush. Oh, freaking Aaron's on here too.
God.
God, everyone's on. The whole family's
my
on
day
here.
is made and Carrie made it. I'm so excited.
Everyone's on here. That's
we
funny.
just missed Pete. I wish Julie could come on, Carrie.
Yeah, I'm not,
She'd tell Austin off.
right.
What?
It
'Cause
was
he broke her Barbie car.
Oh.
That was
yeah.
big to her.
me and her always fought.
I don't
back
think
in
you
the day.
replaced it. Or I didn't. It's my money. I should have replaced
I
it.
sure as
guess.
hell didn't replace it.
You should replace it now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
right.
Reagan.
Right now,
Reagan, I'm talking
30 years
about
later.
ham and how mean Smithfield Company is to their piggies.
James doesn't care. You think you could be a vegetarian? Like, could you physically do it for a week?
Probably.
You think you could? You could.
I didn't
I'll be
eat.
miserable, but
I
you could do
stopped
it.
eating veal and I never went back only because I saw they
I don't
put them
think
in
I've ever even-
cages and they won't move them.
Veal doesn't
For
even.
weeks.
Veal's like I think so overrated, so thin. It doesn't
Yeah,
even
yeah.
taste
It's like scallopini. It's about the only thing you
right.
see.
It's super thin.
Super
like,
thin.
yeah.
Lots of lemons and capers, and that's about it.
Oh yeah, Musa or Steve Musa. Oh yeah, he's with Steve Musa right now.
Oh, that's Aaron. We can talk about veal
Yeah.
scallopini, Aaron.
Right.
Say
Oh, yeah.
something about food, honey.
He's
Oh,
he's just
good. The boys are watching with me.
he's
Reagan, his friend thought I
me see
sounded like
opening
you
it up.
today on the phone when he called to have
Bacon
pizza.
steak.
Mother's
Bacon
Day.
steak. I saw that on his menu.
A
The
bacon
bacon-
steak?
Yeah, bacon steak. It's like a big.
Oh yeah,
cheese
did you want
bacon.
did you want to come do his
Opening?
yeah, he's doing like a soft opening.
Carrie, you want to come do an opening with me?
Well, I don't know if everyone can.
Oh, okay.
Well, he
Never
might.
mind.
Aaron might. I have.
Well, I'd usually bring a guest.
Well, yeah, or
Okay.
yeah. Aaron, sorry, to put you on the spot, but could her and her friend
Can we bring about 50 people?
and James?
Is there kids allowed?
James is
Can I
not.
bring my pig?
James.
Is your pig's name Bacon?
Oh, stop it. Arnold.
Crispy?
Crispy
Oh, you're bad.
bacon.
Well, Carrie, just you might not know that Aaron is Nancy's son, and he bought the Hectors on 18th
Yeah,
and Liberty.
he'll be
So it's just about ready to open. It's
He'll be
gonna
a-
called Born
22nd.
and Braised.
he'll be officially open. Yeah, May 22nd, Thursday.
22nd?
So yes, anyone out there who wants to try a good meal, freaking
But
May
that's okay.
22nd.
If she's not welcome, I'll just go by myself. That's okay.
He might, yeah, or yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know. We'll see what he says. But anywho, but yeah, because I asked James if Betsy wanted to go, and he said Betsy might not go. So since
Oh,
James,
I said I
okay.
wasn't sure because she was sleeping. I couldn't ask her.
oh, okay,
Would you like to go
okay,
then?
gosh,
Yeah.
she wants to join on
Would Bella
video.
like-
Does
to
she
go?
know what she's doing? I don't think we can do that.
You don't think it's gonna work?
Yeah, I don't.
What?
Yeah, Nancy wants to join on video, but
It'll be crooked.
it's probably pops. Yeah, and it doesn't work. It just doesn't work well for us for whatever
Yeah, it
reason.
never has.
What do you mean on
Right.
video? She talks.
She requested to join, and it'd be like a split screen.
We-
But for
no,
her-
just talk.
No, she wanted to do on video, like
Yeah.
talk, like so you're not
Oh.
typing. You know,
Yeah, and then her screen will be
Yes,
crooked.
that's the popcorn ice cream place.
Oh yeah, Carrie. His famous ice cream he makes is called popcorn ice cream.
I tried
oh
it.
my god.
It was so good.
Was it buttery?
Oh my! Oh, it tastes. It really has popcorn in it.
Oh.
Like he cooks the or I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
he
tell a
makes-
secret. Maybe
Makes
but
the cream out of. All right, I won't say.
It's
it.
all-
You better not say.
it's all completely homemade
But
though. And
then
it's amazing.
He also has. Nancy told me he takes these another kind of ice cream with lemon or something. These chia, you know those kind of chia things you make like chia pets with. Chia.
Yeah.
They're chia seeds.
Chia seeds.
Yeah.
He does that, and he actually can pop them like popcorn, and they go in. They pop and explode, and then he puts them in a dessert, and it's amazing. I have a Richard Simmons at my house of a chia pet.
Right
Oh.
now, I
It's
just
his hair.
right now.
That's
I just
actually
picture
perfect.
Aaron's got like 500 chia pets in the basement.
No.
One for
He
every
can make
celebrity.
chia popcorn.
Oh. Slow connection.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
does it all the time.
Yeah, chia.
Yeah. Sorry, Nat.
Mine is
er,
Richard Simmons, and then I do the little down here for him.
puffed amaranth. Puffed amaranth.
Oh, it's amaranth.
What's that, Emma?
I don't know. It's whatever what are you were talking about? I guess
Oh, the
it's
chia.
amaranth. Yeah.
Okay.
I guess.
Thank you, honey.
Yes.
I would
So-
love to take a grand tour with you in the kitchen. Oh my gosh.
I just want to walk back in the kitchen to
Yeah.
feel like I've been there before. Oh wait, I have.
I wish I could be a Walmart greeter.
Yeah, James. A Walmart greeter.
Well, at the restaurant.
Oh, at the restaurant. Okay, I thought you meant
Thank
like
you for
you're
coming.
dying to
Born
work.
and raised greeter.
Thank you for coming. Yeah.
Aaron should probably do it for free.
Just the people person.
She probably would. She probably
Probably would have
would
to pay her.
I
Just
love to
feed her lunch.
Hey, yeah, feed her, give her food.
And I love to just welcome people and then just
Hug
you can
them.
tell by their body language if they're hesitant. I'm really good at that. You know, like body
you
language.
couldn't tell by mine.
Beautiful. Well, you're pretty good. Sometimes it depends. You hugged and you looked like you liked it, and I think you're learning.
James is friendly.
I'm a
Like
pretty
he's-
good actor.
Oh, you're crushing me.
James is now. It's like a running thing now. Like it's almost
Yeah, I know,
like
it's a
it has.
concept.
They have to hug now.
Yeah,
You're coming at
I
You're coming at me
understand.
with a rototiller of Imperial Point.
Yeah, I understand. People give hugs and all that. And
Aaron said you're
you're
hired.
hired. You got hired.
Oh, thank you, doll.
Here you go. You get to be the Walmart greeter.
Oh, yeah. My gosh, it's so warm of a job. You just smile and make them feel warm.
Did you ever
and
have a
welcome.
customer service job or
They
no?
really-
I did. I waited tables a lot.
Oh yeah,
And
you
then-
waited on
yeah.
the Muhammad Ali
I
and Joe
waited.
Frazier.
Yeah. I waited tables.
And they hit it on you, and,
And
Aaron
I
gave
was-
her hit on.
I was-
Down goes Frazier.
Down goes Frazier.
I
Remember?
was customer service at all the dental. You go out of town, you go to dental conventions,
Yeah, yeah.
and like you're introducing the bleaching to somebody or something like that. I would walk around and share all of our products and try them on people, and like the people person.
And Pop said you worked doing what do you call it, perfume and stuff. For a while.
Yeah, that
Back in the
perfume modeling, and met Calvin Klein.
You met Calvin Klein, really? Who was the guy?
Very nice guy.
Who was the guy when we were when I was young? He picked me up and started dancing with me, and they're like, "Let me get a picture with your grandson."
That was who owns the Redskins? Jack Kane.
Jack Kane Cook. Yeah,
Jack Kane Cook.
he
He
I
owned the
don't know sports
Chrysler
that well.
building.
was a real rich guy in
And he
Virginia.
was a real rich guy, and I worked in his home for him, and he was an absolute, can you say prick?
you can say whatever you want.
want.
He wasn't very kind.
Was
but
he?
He was so rich, and he was just, like I drove his Rolls Royce, have to go get things for him. And if you went 10 minutes out of your way, he'd look at the mileage on his Rolls Royce because I got the Windex at this store, not this store.
He'd had to
That's
look
how
at the
cheap he
tires
was.
if I drove it.
Yeah.
Well, you'd be
that's
whipping
how-
it.
A burn
Terribly
rubber.
cheap he was.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
And
that's
then
why they're
there
rich.
was this gorgeous black woman I worked with, and he made her wear the slave costume back then.
Really?
And
Oh my god.
she'd be
The
ironing.
slave costume.
She was so cool because she'd sit
Wait,
there.
was it like the maid outfit?
Yeah,
Okay.
it was black and white, and she'd sit.
Slave outfit.
White people wore those too, just to be fair.
She'd sit. It is
People
made, but
forget
they
about
were,
that.
They were black and white, and then she's supposed to be polishing a doorknob, and if she was on her break, she's not going to budge for him. And she'd go like this, and he'd go, "Get to work. Aren't you supposed to be polishing that knob?" She'd go, "Everybody deserve a break, Mr. Cook. Everybody deserve a break." She was the coolest lady in the
she
world,
talked like a
Dorothy.
slave.
And
Right.
then, then
Yes,
he'd leave her
massa.
notes because he got
Why,
intimidated.
looky here. It's my break.
That's it.
I'm
They were.
sorry, master.
That's Southern.
Sorry, master.
Give me my grits.
Go. Yes.
Give me my grits. then she would he got a little lady from Brazil, and he expected her to still iron all her clothes and do the same job. But she go, "Mr. Cook, she's not even here legally. I ain't doing her laundry." And then he got intimidated by her, so he started leaving notes of what she had to do in the day. And she'd go up to him and go, "Nobody leave me a note. You come up and you talk to me, Mr. Cook."
Rich
That's how
people.
she got respect.
And then you always wanted to see, or Pops always wanted to see Jacqueline Kennedy, and you always saw her by
I
the
always
cigarette.
saw her, and
Yeah,
I
you
didn't
always
think
saw
it
her.
was a big deal. And
The
he
one who
would
had
go
blood all over
running
her
out the
shirt.
door and trip over the
Trying to-
dog. And
just like
I go,
me. I
she's
love.
not in the grocery store anymore. Kurt, you're gonna miss her. She's there 10
I
minutes. ago
love trying to
getting
spot celebrities. James
She was
doesn't give
always a
damn.
slot. Like I loved her because she had jodhpurs on, all dirty. She fell off her horse, and there was a hunt that you could do. And my friend,
Fox hunt.
fox hunt.
It was.
And she'd go through the woods, and she was the rich person, but it didn't matter what kind of vodka you had. You make a Bloody Mary for them if they passed by your house and knock on your door. And my friend was so intimidated because it was her, and he had this cheap Polish vodka.
Wait, you had to do that?
Uh-huh. You had to give them a bloody. It was just tradition if they knocked on your door. You invited me in, and
James wouldn't do it.
I wouldn't
So-
answer the door.
No, it was fun. It was a
Oh.
privilege. They were all beautiful people.
To serve the rich.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but anyway, she came in, and he was like trying to hide while he's pouring her drink, and it's the cheapest vodka. And she was like, "Stop it. Don't worry. I don't care what I drink." She was really down to
She
earth.
seemed like a
She was a
down
real.
Really nice.
She was a good
She
alcoholic.
was. Yeah.
I don't give a
She
damn
drank
what
that
it is.
potato vodka,
Whatever
whatever.
stops the shakes.
What is that cheap one? That
Vladimir? Or Vladimir was the
Vladimir.
one I
Like,
always
put the
drank.
rubbing alcohol in it.
Yeah, rubbing alcohol is fine. 88%. That's what I always drank. Yeah, the Vlad.
Is
Ugh.
that disgusting?
Oh, I mean, yeah. Yeah, it's bad. It is bad. All
Me
right.
and Carrie used to get, Dr. Fatika would let us go use the nitrous oxide in the office.
Laughing
After
gas.
He let you guys use
Yeah.
it?
So me and Carrie would come home with rings around our nose. And my mom would have those half glasses on. I go, oh. I think
Oh, and you guys were
Then
young.
we'd go make screwdrivers. Yeah, we'd make screwdrivers and ride around and drink them after we got.
Didn't you work with the one
Yeah.
doctor where everyone got hung over the next morning and then he hooked you guys up with IVs?
Oh, that was Dr. Julius.
That's such a good
Yeah.
idea.
It was bad. We went to
I-
his house for a party overnight. We slept there.
That's a huge thing. Like I
He
know.
was putting IVs in us to get our.
I won't say
hydration.
how I know, but I know people in the medical field will take their own blood so they can get
What?
drunk, do their own blood transfusion,
What?
and
oh,
then
you?
yeah,
Really?
yeah.
That's sick. I
Damn.
thought saline was sick.
Damn.
It was like a saline he was doing to us. so
That's
we feel good.
wild. That's a lot. That
That's
seems like a lot of work
crazy.
Yeah.
to freaking be able to drink and
Yeah.
drive and whatnot.
You gotta really
That's
want to
crazy.
drink.
Yeah, you
Whoa.
You got to be an extreme
Well,
alcoholic.
when you got to be to work the
Great.
next day.
I
Right.
know. Yeah, that wasn't. I don't want to say that because he wasn't working the next day. We were at his house, but he was like, "I can't even take my kids to hockey. I'll get a DUI if I take my kids to hockey practice."
God.
So he'd get it out, and it would feel refreshing because there's water going right through you
Right.
instantly. Then his wife had all this coconut water and face masks.
Sounds
The
like he had a
girls get
special
face
room in the basement
Yeah.
too.
Oh, he had a very cool room in the basement.
All right, I'm going to
Yeah.
read off some random questions because we could be here all day talking. But so it's for both you guys. Who faces more peer pressure, girls or boys?
I feel like girls, because of all the physical
Requirements.
requirements and your weight and your skin. And
I think it's definitely
the
girls.
boys.
You
'Cause
think
I
it's
don't-
what?
I don't fall for peer pressure. Period.
Oh, you said it's definitely girls?
Yeah.
I feel like, yeah, I feel
If
like
you-
it's girls.
If you could choose to be famous, would you?
No.
Uh-uh.
No one really. Oh dang! Huh, interesting. Would you rather explore space or the ocean?
The ocean.
Really? Would you ever want to go to
doesn't
space?
interest me. Mm-mm.
No, you
I
wouldn't
don't
want
know
to
why.
go?
It doesn't interest me.
You
at
wouldn't
all.
go to
They
space?
don't get your hair right, man. It's sticking up like this. Float like that. For
No
6
gravity
months.
sounds great.
No, I never had a desire.
Which
But the ocean, I would love to someday go and you explore a abandoned ship or something.
I don't know. Did you see what
Like
happened to the
Titanic?
other people in that?
yeah, the ones who tried to see the Titanic.
Yeah,
That was awful.
the heck was that called?
they didn't know.
Even Lake
Right.
Erie, I
They
go
literally
sign up
didn't
at the
know.
Moose in Conneaut, and sometimes I'll get talking to a shipyard guy or somebody, and they tell me there's so many ships and bodies in Lake Erie out of
Oh, yeah.
Conneaut.
Well,
Like they did documentaries on it.
in the whatchamacallit, in the bay. Yeah,
Wow, and some mafia
That's
too.
why they call it Misery Bay.
Misery Bay.
Is that what they call that? I didn't know that.
Do you believe there is life on other planets?
No.
You believe in aliens?
No.
No, James doesn't. No, you don't
Except
believe in them?
ET's pretty cute, but hey, Kurt has ET now.
He does? Oh yeah,
he
he
gave me
bought-
$100 for it, and then Marge told me he
I
still
forgot.
has it.
Oh, he still has
He
it, really?
keeps it now. Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, interesting.
I have ET over at ET.
You have an
maybe.
ET
Is he over?
with a big stuffed animal, and he says like, "I'll be back." You
I'll
know what
be
I mean?
back.
The
Oh, yeah.
little red. My caregiver gave it.
Was
to
it
me, and she
Terminator or
didn't want any
ET?
money for it. Yeah.
Is testing on animals good or bad?
Of course, I'm an animal lover, so if it pains them, when I lived in Bethesda, Maryland, people would pick it all day long on the monkeys, and they'd show pictures and graphic awfulness.
So should they test it on people?
That's better.
That's better.
I saw that one.
I never cry in a movie when the person is tortured, but the
Luke's-
animal,
Luke says you don't believe in aliens.
no. Do you
Sure,
believe,
interesting.
Reagan, don't you believe in Sasquatch?
That was my next question. Is Bigfoot
Oh.
real? You think
I'm not sure about that because one of my caregivers told me once he really saw one.
No, he didn't.
he said he
didn't
saw
have dementia.
he saw Bigfoot?
Yeah.
Wait, who did?
No, he didn't.
My friend John that I caregive for, he's
How-
in
how old
assisted
is he?
living now.
How old is he?
84, but he wasn't, it was
He's
like
not, like,
5 years
loopy?
ago. No.
You said
He
he
could
saw
swear
one?
and he has
No.
then when you go to Cherry Hill Mudding,
Yeah, I've been
the
there.
fake one, and they have the big foot that goes around and comes
I
up
didn't.
to you.
I didn't see that. but
Oh, he comes out
I've
of
been
nowhere.
to Mudden.
So is
That's
Bigfoot
fun.
definitely not real, James?
No, he's not real.
There's definitely no
Who
Bigfoot.
made that up?
I don't know.
Dumb people?
Yeah. What about Loch Ness Monster? Is Loch Ness Monster real?
No.
No.
Loch Ness Monster.
I don't think it's real as in what they think they saw.
There's a whale penis.
Ah!
Oh my god.
They saw something. But
my dad scuba dives, and he was fishing in Lake Erie one time,
Oh,
and he
yeah.
had his wetsuit on,
You saw
and
Lake
he
Erie
looked
Loch Ness?
crazy,
I
and
love that.
there was this beautiful black man. That
Of
fished
course it was
all
a
the
black
time
guy.
there.
It makes it a lot
Yeah,
funnier.
It makes funny because he was fishing for carp or something, and he is like, oh, and all of a sudden my dad comes out of the water out of nowhere, and the guy goes, "Holy shit!" He drops his pole and he ran as fast as he could,
'Cause he-
and then he made the news that night.
Oh,
He got-
geez.
They still didn't.
Oh,
know
he
it was
made
a
the
human
news?
in a wetsuit.
The black guy.
So the black man goes, "I'll tell you what I saw. I'm telling you what I saw.
I saw
I
my.
saw-
I swear to God.
I swear to God, it wasn't no human. I saw Loch."
Ness.
My dad, it's like, "Dad, oh my gosh, you have to call the news and tell them it was a human."
Oh hell no! I'd
No,
let that
no,
story
no,
be a
absolutely not.
legend.
He did.
But no,
And he
the,
came
the,
up real slow.
the whale
and
penis is a
slithered.
thing.
The what?
The whale penis is a thing.
What do you mean? The famous picture of
Yeah,
Loch
yeah.
Ness?
That's what they think it is.
Oh really?
Yeah.
It's real.
Yeah, I'm not. That wasn't a joke.
Oh they do?
Yeah, no, I was being serious.
I don't know
Really?
I don't know what's more believable.
That's crazy.
Should kids be considered adults as soon as they turn 18?
No, that's hard on them. They still got a ways
hard
to go. They got a ways to
Wait,
go.
you know how many kids are like, we're going to be adults when we're 18?
Hell yeah!
But how many parents go, "You're 18, bye"? And you know, like, can you figure?
Or James'
I don't know
mom?
what I want to be.
No,
I'm
I was like-
66. I
I
don't
was
even
like,
know what
I'm
I want to be
18.
when I grow up
I'm
yet.
leaving.
Yeah, James was like
We were-
happy to get out.
See, that's
18.
how
I was
my-
married and
That's
gone.
how my boyfriend
Oh,
Rob
yeah.
was. He was gone at 17.
When did you move out of your house? How old were you?
I was 22, maybe.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Huh.
It was not well because my mom and dad went through a divorce,
Right.
and then my mom was going through a whole lot, so I stayed. And then I talked to her. I went to a dental seminar in Washington D.C. and I fell in love with the area, and she needed to get out, so we moved to Virginia. Then I lived with her there for a while before I got my first apartment.
That's where you skinny dipped with what's her name and
Yeah, we had so much fun.
yeah. Oh yes,
The best skinny dipping.
it's the best skinny dipping.
It's the best. You never want clothes on after that. Like,
Did James ever skinny dip?
No.
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 What?
oh, at night. Oh my gosh.
Love you.
No reason
I mean,
to.
Do you know what we
I mean,
did?
Chunky Dunkin'.
Chunky
Oh,
Dunkin'.
it doesn't matter what the body's like. I went to a wedding in Utah last year, and we all the girls, the boys were gone to a bachelor thing before the wedding, and we were all naked in the hot tub and everything. It was in the middle of mountains
This was a few years ago.
in Utah. Yeah, Stephanie, this guy down
Oh
there.
yes,
And we were all naked in there, and the one girl goes, or the one boy came up, and we're like, "Go get out of here!" You didn't know, but the bubbles were all up and everything. And he goes, "Hey, all of you look all better than anybody at Walmart. Don't you worry. I don't
my
care what your
God.
body looks like, because you know the girls at Walmart that have the
Oh,
Daisy Dukes,
Oh, yeah.
and then you don't. I don't
The
even
whale
wanna go there.
tails.
I can't.
Carrie,
Yeah.
Carrie
yeah.
said, "Tell them what you did with that boyfriend when you left."
oh, I don't know. Do we want to know this story?
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, no, never mind.
Oh, I know.
Oh come on! I told my
I
sperm
was going to
joke.
say, it can't be any worse than the microscope story.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Nah,
count.
you don't have.
Carrie,
you don't have
say
to.
if it's right. No, I was mean.
Say if it's
I
right.
just let.
You don't remember? He wasn't that memorable.
I was not nice. This boy, I was trying to keep my religion, and I was going wayward because he was so cute, and then my family
always a cute
went
ones.
to move. My mom's like, "We're moving." We had a big garage sale, and then I never told him that I slipped out of town. That was mean, right, Carrie? Is that what
Oh.
it was? I never told him when I left, and then he had to come. Carrie bought my
That's
house.
so normal today.
Carrie's mom bought my house
Wait, so what happened in this
on
story?
Harvard Road. So then Carrie bought my house. So that boy's knocking on the door looking for me, and Carrie has to say she's in Virginia.
So you ghosted him.
Is that what that's
Is
called?
that what she did?
Yeah,
Back
yeah.
then it was
You
just
just-
not saying anything.
yeah. I mean, that's like.
Oh yeah, Carrie said I have to deal with the crying boy.
I
Ah.
was
I was
like,
like, where'd she go? He said she ain't coming back.
She gone.
that doesn't sound terrible at all.
Yeah, that doesn't.
Oh,
That doesn't
Carrie,
sound
that's
bad at
so
all.
bad. I remember that
The crying boy.
because she bought the house and she's like, God damn it, God, here he is. I got to do the bad news.
So real
I
quick,
don't know why I was rude that way.
before we run out of time, the story James brought up to me. There's a nude park in Seattle. Like everyone's completely nude. Run a nude.
Oh,
Everyone's nude, and
No,
now
it's not. That's the wrong.
they're
It's not. Oh, it's bad.
everyone's
why is it
nude
bad?
because they're having issues with guys masturbating. Like,
No,
in the park.
no microscopes though. But
Yeah, no microscopes involved. And,
There's nude museums and everything. You can see all the
yeah,
pictures.
but I mean, like, what did they expect to happen if you have a nude park in the middle of a downtown Seattle?
so the people
And
around
So they
the park
just go
are
free?
Yeah,
And
Yeah,
nobody
and it's
stops them?
and guys can go
Not yet.
nude and nobody stops them and they're whacking off and people can see it.
No, that is disgusting.
But
I
like,
know, but what did you think? I mean,
I
like,
thought
yeah.
it'd be a beach on
no,
water.
like,
No,
what
this
do you-
is
what do
like-
people think is going to happen.
it'd be like Central Park, like
You're
freaking
right.
nude.
They give freedom to people. You know, you give an inch, take a mile.
They're probably mostly gay boys too, and then they
I
get a
don't
room.
know, but
There was a place.
you know, straight people do it too.
No, James, in
Nope,
Washington
only
D.C.,
gays.
there was this one bar in Washington D.C. that was a gay bar, and they cut out telephone booths with holes in
Gay
them,
boys.
and so you didn't.
Wait,
It was a mystery man that you were doing something to because all that
Oh,
came
You're
through
talking
the
about
hole-
glory
the
holes?
whole private part.
Yeah, you're talking about a glory. It's called a glory
I
hole.
didn't know. I
You-
never saw it.
Wait, you never did it, did you?
I went in that bar. I didn't do it. But I went in that bar because I lived in Georgetown and everybody told me it's so fun and all the lesbians
It's so
dance.
fun.
She was like,
Ah, what am I supposed to do?
I never even knew that existed.
Wait,
But I went
did you
because-
see any guys
it
like
was-
sticking their dick to it?
No, because
okay.
someone told me to just stay over this way because it was my first time at a lesbian bar and all
what's
the
a glory
girls
hole
had
doing
the
in a
best
lesbian
music.
bar?
Was you
Because
say-
it was
What are glory holes doing in a lesbian bar?
Yeah.
gay and lesbian. They were both. I don't
okay.
know what they do
Okay.
with the vagina, but there was a mix. There was a mix. And then I went because it was during the clubbing, maybe in the 80s, that clubbing.
Doing a little
And all the music was supposed to be so good, like disco and all that. And all the girls were wild and great dancers. And I just felt like out of the box. I was starting to lose my religion, wanting to feel free a little bit. I was like, oh,
went to a gay bar.
That sounds kind of
I
fun.
went to a gay bar
Yeah.
with glory holes.
But then that's when my friend told me about that. She said, that's what those are for. Little.
I can't believe.
They're different sizes.
What? For different sizes?
The holes?
Everybody's different sizes.
Oh my God. Everyone is different sizes. This is true.
It's not one size fits all.
Can you imagine if there's like a line of glory holes? They go from big to small, and you're like,
you have to wait in line.
You hear somebody squeaking a little bit trying to get.
is the medium hole open yet?
Like ring sizers.
Yeah. taking numbers like the deli counter.
All the black guys are on one side.
Oh my gosh, John just mentioned Porky's. Have you seen this prick?
That was a great movie.
Oh yes.
Oh man, I never heard that story.
This has been a hoot.
Yeah, we could have you as
No,
recurring guest.
it's no filter for sure.
No, you can pretty much
Say whatever.
We haven't gotten kicked off yet, so
No.
This episode's gonna be close.
Did you ever go to a gay bar in your life?
No. No. It's never.
I went to one time and it was the weirdest experience. We
Did they
walked
try
in.
to pick you up?
No, because it was me and Charles walked in, and there was dudes on leashes that like girls were walking,
Like
a
a
dude.
furry?
No.
I was like, furry people.
It wasn't that weird. No, it was just dudes on leashes, and it was like a dominatrix thing, like girl controlling the guy, and we just walked in. Me and Charles, we were with his girlfriend, and we walked from one bar to the side to the other. Like
Carrie,
we're going.
remember when we went to Geneva on the Lake? Our experience in that one bar. Are you still on? Oh my god!
I think she is. Why? What happened?
We went to Geneva on the Lake, and it was a gay bar. We didn't know it, and it was right on the boardwalk. And we were getting a room and everything. We were staying over for the weekend, and it was not even that long ago, maybe like 5-6 years ago.
Oh,
And we walked in, and it was the black men like climbing the poles, and then they all wore these penises for the necklaces. Carrie, tell me what you remember. And so we got kind of like strangely attracted. So we sat at the bar like, oh my God. It was kind of outside. It wasn't like you walk in, it was like boardwalk. I don't know if you ever went to Geneva on the Lake. Everything's right there.
I've been to Geneva on the Lake, but I think
So-
I'm not going ever
And
again.
then the next thing they would do is the one boy would, there's Carrie. Yes. Remember the one boy that had the penis around his neck and it was a shot and you go fill it up with a shot
Oh,
in the bar
so
and
fun.
then they'd take turns sucking it off of his
oh my
necklace.
god!
And they all shaped like rubber. That was their shot glasses.
Horrible.
Karen, she said, I learned this evening. I'm even more sheltered.
That's what John just said. That
Carrie,
You
that
guys
was-
stayed till
she said
close.
we did. We were so.
you guys, you stayed till closing because of the penis shop.
Our mouth stayed open for like 3 hours solid. We were going to follow him to the next bar if there was one. It was so entertaining. And the black,
my God.
men were like that.
Carrie said you sucked one.
Yeah. I did not.
No, the penis shot.
Oh, the shot? Oh, okay.
I hope so.
Not the organ.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I wish you were here with me.
Wow. This is so bad.
Oh,
And then the more we drank, the more fun it got. So we just kept going, look at that one. And then they had this stepping stool for the gay black man to climb up to his lover. And
Oh
he'd
my
slowly
God.
climb up and put his finger in his mouth halfway up like, I'm in.
oh my god! What the?
What was the name of that place?
Oh
Carrie, we should go back. She said
Oh,
we should confess.
gosh! That was only a couple years ago. I didn't know they had places like that
What
around
was
here.
that, like 5 years ago, you think?
Oh man!
We should go back, Carrie.
Oh yeah! You guys should definitely go
We
back.
should go back. I'd do it again.
Would James ever go in there? Would you walk? Would you go if Betsy?
Betsy, would you?
What if Betsy was like? What if Betsy's like? I really want to go in. Would you go? Nope.
Yep. I'll see you later.
Would you go with Carrie and me?
I might go just to see because I'm like you. I'm like strangely attracted to
I am
weird,
too.
creepy people.
I love the boys
I
on
think
the
it'd be
bike in Erie.
Oh, the two
I
gay
always
guys,
talk to them. I love them.
Oh, the
The
two
boys on the
eccentric
bikes.
guys?
the gay and the
Yeah,
black
yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
Remember, Carrie? We always talk to those boys on the bike.
She's ready to go.
Oh, yeah, let's make reservations. Let's do it. Let's do
I'd
it
be-
for sure.
I'd be so
This
uncomfortable.
summer. How a blast.
Yeah, no, I'm not going
As
with
soon as
you
Rob
either.
gets home,
Right.
then I don't have to worry about the dogs. Yeah, we gotta go.
Girls always like gay bars because they say like it's more chill for them because they don't get hit on and stuff. That's what I've always been
Yeah,
told.
we had a blast, and it was anything goes. It was kind
Oh
of
yeah, it sounds like there's anything.
like
good.
Luke said. You're,
Yeah, it sounds like
like
anything.
Luke
would.
said, there goes back to Luke because your standards are lower. Thank you for that.
Oh man, okay, sure.
You know how you just say like you
Oh yes, learning a lot.
you only do anything once like that, and you just don't forget it.
Oh
Still
yeah.
talking about it.
Hey, it made for a good story. So yeah.
It's
It's fun.
a lot more.
More than he knew.
Oh yes, I never heard a couple of these stories. All
I
right.
never heard the sperm one. So
Oh my god. Oh, regrets. I have a few.
regrets.
Who gives a shit?
Wow, this has been a great glory hole sperm.
All right, maybe.
Now we got to
Penis
all
shots
Google how many
episode.
sizes they have a choice of. And she said, "What did Betsy say?" Like
Like a ring size.
you have all those metal on one chain to custom.
Here, let's see.
Oh gosh.
Oh yeah.
They are great. Man.
Betsy, I want you to sit here. You're so funny.
All right, maybe we should do a part 2 of this sometime. I mean,
Okay.
we could literally,
Yeah.
we could literally talk for forever.
Oh yeah.
No.
We really could. Whenever we have like none of us, we can't think of an idea. Let's do.
Carrie said cheeks are for laughing.
Oh yes.
We've got to reunite it, Carrie. We have to.
Yeah, I wonder if Carrie would come on. You guys got a bunch of weird
Carrie,
stories.
can you come on here? She's kind of shy too, but
They should.
it's not. She's.
You were
She's
saying you
funny
were
as
shy
heck.
earlier.
Yeah,
but
you-
all of a sudden
yeah.
I'm talking about
I
glory
know.
holes.
I was saying she
penis
said.
shots
feel
and-
bad.
Yeah, I don't want to be the center of attention, and you're like the center of attention.
I know, but
You're doing a really good job.
because it's ad libbing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you have like my little cheat sheet,
Nope.
if I had something like next subject, then I climb up like. But if it's just ad libbing, like she did
See
what?
what, see what my nephew John said?
Poor Austin won't get the image.
Nope. Dreamland's gonna be weird tonight.
I can't wait for Monday morning to hear about it.
Oh yes. Oh yes. All right. We'll probably wrap things because, like I said, we could talk
Thank you,
for
all
forever.
my homies. I love you.
Yes. No, we appreciate you coming on. You gave some good
We
stories,
have a fabulous time.
and everyone was on here too, which was cool.
Everyone's on here because
Yeah.
they were in Myrtle Beach.
Right.
Steve Musa is with him.
Yeah. No, I mean, like, yeah, Luke was on, Pops was on, Nancy was on, Reagan was on.
Reagan, that was awesome.
Awesome. All right.
So wonderful.
Do you have any?
Love you guys.
Do you have any recommendations for a movie? I'm just curious if you have any movie recommendations.
The weird one that's not very good, but it's weird was a Johnny Depp one when he was a concierge at a desk. Was it called Cocaine or something?
Cocaine.
He was out of his mind. He was working. He would hallucinate. He was really good acting.
You're talking
in
about
it.
not Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Maybe that's it. It was.
That was that was he was doing a bunch
real
of.
crazy.
Oh yeah,
It was real.
that's a wild movie.
One of my favorites is just Stand By Me.
That's an
I
amazing
love
movie.
Stand By Me.
It
That
is
was a beautiful movie.
great movie.
Do you want to see a dead person?
Hmm.
That's Stand By Me.
Oh yeah, and the
Kid picking
movie
the
and the
blueberries.
song Stand By Me.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I
Awesome.
think
Yeah, I
that
used
was
to be able to
so
play that
well
on
done.
guitar.
Oh yeah, Luke always suggests that movie. I'll just
That's
watch
a
it.
beautiful
Maybe
movie.
we'll see if it's where it's at on IMDb. Awesome. Well, they said you were a great guest. So,
Who said that?
John.
Oh, thank you, Betsy. I wish your brother would have watched. He said that's how he recognized me when I went in to sign up at the club. He's like, Are you Austin's mom?" And I go, "It depends." Thank you guys. That
Awesome.
was so much fun.
Yep. We'll be
Sorry
back
if I
next.
was a little inappropriate.
I think everyone. What's he in Gilbert Grape? That's a great movie too.
Oh yes.
Great
Gilbert
flick.
Grape Carrie. Oh my God, yeah.
Awesome.
That was fantastic.
All right, we'll be back next week. You're gonna be on again sometime in the
Yeah,
future. everyone liked you, and oh yeah, Redless is a good movie. But yes,
Here.
be back on. Everyone
Where are
seemed to
my
enjoy
Mother's Day
you.
flowers?
Yeah.
Where are my
Oh yeah,
cupcakes?
that's. Wait, hold on.
Where's my
I got
fruit punch? No,
some.
I'm kidding.
I got
I'm
some.
just kidding.
I got something for you. I forgot all about it.
I want
We're having so many
I want the
laps.
flowers you have left over when you plant them at the pier point.
Oh, we'll have some
Do they have
left over.
leftovers ever?
Yeah, but-
Oh, an orchid!
Yes.
Oh my goodness! Honey, how did you know this is my favorite?
Oh, I didn't know it was your because I was gonna get.
Oh,
I was gonna.
I was joking.
I was-
It's like
I
A
was
little glory hole.
I was-
Oh my
I was- yeah,
gosh.
I was.
little glory hole.
You earned these flowers.
Thank you so
Yep, yep.
much. That's
Yep.
beautiful.
You're welcome. Yeah, they had hydrangeas, and I know hydrangeas are your favorite, but those are just like
No,
kind of more
these
cool.
are
looking.
exotically beautiful.
They are.
I know just the windowsill I'm putting it in.
I completely forgot about.
Oh my gosh.
Awesome.
I
And
know. I've
sometimes
been
they
sitting
look
over
like
here
a little
waiting for the
mouse.
sign.
Oh yeah, I
He was gonna hide them over there, and I'm like, they're like 8 feet tall.
I wa-
Why brought it-
I
why
pan.
didn't
I
you
walked
think
in.
of
I
it?
was like, I don't know where to put these. James was like, just put them in the other room.
Yeah.
You should have seen all the boys in Country Fair today grabbing up Stefanelli strawberries. They're like,
Oh, like
my
last
mom's
minute?
Amazon present didn't come in time. There was like 4 boys and $15 for a little box of Stefanelli's. You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
They're getting those cheapy flowers in there. They're like,
Luke said you're making him look bad.
yeah.
It's from Luke too.
One time, Luke, you surprised me for Mother's Day. He said, "Are you going to be home because a package is coming to your house?" It was him and Reagan.
Nice.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
that's
Mother's
nice.
Day. It was so beautiful.
That's sweet.
It was when I wanted to go so bad with you guys. There was that bad time period, and I couldn't
yeah.
go, and it was bad.
Yeah.
So he said, "Let's make up for it." Yeah,
That's
it
awesome.
was beautiful.
Very cool. Awesome. Well,
Beautiful, beautiful.
glad everyone enjoyed this.
Thank you,
And
everybody.
we'll be back next week.
Bye.
Awesome. All right.
Huh?
Yes, don't worry. You can give him a hug afterwards. Another hug. Many hugs.